This is the real money maker for real.
Really?
Yeah.
But let me see.
So this is in the past year, 152,000.
Today, we have an amazing story of someone who had a million excuses of why they shouldn't achieve their goals. For example, he didn't finish high school. He got fired from his job with a family to support, and he had no one to lend him the money. But he took the risk of becoming a business owner and now has a successful business, making him over $152,000 a year, and he's only 26. He's going to share how he was able to make that happen. But if I'm going to tell you the good, you already know I'm gonna tell you the bad. Like the struggles he faces every day, what licenses you need to open up your own store, and how much he made in one day with his ice cream business. I'm over here trying to help you grow your business with this free 99 knowledge. And if you would like to support the channel, I brought back merch. Link in the description below. It's 5:38, about to drive to Stockton to get some free 99 knowledge on an ice cream shop. But first, let's go get some gas. So it's 9 o'clock. We made it to Lodi, California. Let's go see what Rod is up to. What's up, bro? How you doing? Most of you want to become entrepreneurs because you think all we do is work for a few hours, then we go home and watch The Sweet Life or Zack and Cody on Disney Plus and just watch the money come in. But it's the opposite. I'm about to tell you the two things you need to be successful in business: hard work and positivity.
I'm working from 8 a.m. till like 9 p.m.
But I mean, it's long hours. But would you trade this to be an employee for somebody else?
I would never trade this.
You've been a business owner for 4 years. Is it a huge headache? Do a lot of things go wrong or break or mess up?
Yeah, a lot of things go wrong, but
Yeah.
it's okay. Stuff go wrong every day, but once you go through it a bunch, then you realize, like, when stuff go wrong now, I just smile and just laugh about it, because back then, when I first opened, I used to cry whenever stuff go wrong. Like, I used to be like stressed. But now I realize, like, I'm gonna get over it. It's going.
And another thing, from my experience, is that everything has a solution.
Yeah.
No matter what, you know? There's nothing you can't figure out. So the very first thing Rod has to do is go get some supplies, and let's go show you where he gets his supplies. His plug. So hey, showing love to the homie right here who recognized me. Yeah.
Shout out right here. Free 99, man. Free 99 knowledge right here.
That's right. I'm really starting to like the ice cream business because there's huge profits in it, like this item. So Rod is gonna show me how to make one of his most popular items. Let's check it out. The horchata ice cream?
Yep.
Hey man, I'm so glad today's my cheat day. It's 3 months in a row so far. That quick?
That was quick, right?
Let me ask you, how much does this cost?
$5.
How much do you think it cost you to make?
About 50 cents.
50 cents. 50 cents turned into $5. Very good, very good. To be successful in business, you need different ways of making money with the equipment and supplies you already have. And Rod has a lot of different revenue streams, like, oh, I thought it was just like decoration.
Nah, this is an actual cart.
So it works and everything.
Yeah, it works and everything. This is the real money maker for real.
Really?
Yeah.
So Rod was telling me that he does get a decent amount of orders to DoorDash, right, Rod?
Yeah.
And then the dashers, the people picking up the order, get mad because they order stuff like this that not only melts, but what container are you gonna put it in? And what do you do in that situation, Rod?
Man, I just tell them.
Oh, you just tell them like this.
Yep.
I bless you, bro. I bless you. That's what you tell them?
Yep, that's what I tell them, man, for real.
And number 3, of course, physical locations. So it's 12, it's noon. He's about to open at 1 p.m. So in the meantime, he's just cleaning to make sure everything's ready to go. So when they open, business starts coming in. We got our first customer, but let me ask Rod. So Rod, what made you get started in the ice cream business? We were talking about it earlier. You actually dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what were you doing after that?
So I was working at Walmart. I had got fired from my Walmart job, and I was like, man, what is we gonna do? And then tax time had rolled around. It was about $4,000 or $5,000. Me and my wife, we just was like, man, we need to do something. She was still working at Walmart. I went on Craigslist and started looking for buildings.
And then why ice cream?
In LA, I had this ice cream place, and while I was in line, I was like, okay, I can do this. It's easy. All I gotta do is just get the ice cream, scoop it. Like it wasn't gonna be that hard.
How much do you think you invested when you first started?
When I invested about $6,000.
$6,000, and that's including the building and the equipment and the supplies.
Yeah, because I got a lot of the equipment used, so.
And now it's been 4 years, 4 years
yeah.
since you've done the ice cream.
Yep.
And looking back, how do you feel about your decision?
I think it was the best decision I ever made for real, because
we were talking about earlier how much you made last year. Yo, I didn't know there was so much money in the ice cream business. I think I'm in the wrong business. I'm gonna have to open up my own ice cream shop over in Fresno.
Yeah.
But let me see.
So this is in the past year, 152,000.
In sales?
Yep.
Oh yeah, man.
On location.
And of course, I'm not telling you this to persuade you to start your own ice cream shop. I'm just showing you different ways other people are making money to inspire you to just take that risk, because it might work out. It might work out. So we're gonna find out how much Rod made in one day with his ice cream business. But let me give you a disclaimer. Just because you get a location and you have products to sell doesn't mean you're gonna be successful. Because the only thing that matters in business, the only thing that will break or make your business is sales. You need to know how to get customers and make money. And this is how Rod gets his customers. What do you think brings you the most customers? Is it Instagram, word of mouth?
Facebook, we post in groups. So like
Local groups, I'm assuming.
Yeah, local groups. So
Yeah.
crime groups, like crime watch groups, and like the Lodi 411 group where they talk about like stuff going around town. Every morning, I just spam them all. I just post.
And besides Facebook, Rod also posts on Instagram and links his DoorDash on the post. Man, technology nowadays. And I already know you want to know what licenses you need. So here's everything you need to open up your own store.
City, you go to whatever city hall you're in, you just go up there and just apply for a business license, tell them what business you about to start.
Well, how much did it cost you?
I think that was like $12. Create a fictitious business name statement. I think it's the seller's permit. At the end of the year, you tell them how much you actually made, and then they charge you accordingly. Then you got to go to environmental health. They give you like a checklist of everything you need to have to run a food establishment. You call them and they come inspect, and that's like $500. You got to pay them to come out. Yeah.
But you did that all in one day?
All in one day.
All day, that's not bad. And now you're legit.
Yeah.
And then one thing we forgot to mention, because I know you guys just want to know every little detail. Business insurance, how much was it?
$190 for 2 stores.
And how much you say rent was for this one? $950 and the other place $1,100. Remember when we said a lot of things go wrong in business? Well, imagine waking up one day and realizing your work van just got stolen. What do you mean someone stole it? Like you parked it somewhere?
Nah, it was at my house.
It was at your house?
Yeah, and they just stole it. They stole it.
And then how long did it take for you to find it?
It was about a month.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You reported it to police and everything?
Yeah.
And then you found it in a casino?
In a casino.
Hey, at least you found it though, man. How'd they break into it? Do you know?
The door right here, they took the cylinder from the little key cylinder thing.
Oh.
They popped it out, and then they did something with all this.
Oh, so they were pros over
they
here.
was pros.
Some Ocean 13 over here, huh? So what are you making right now, Rod?
I'm making a crazy shake.
Crazy shake?
Shake with a scoop of ice cream on top, and then a donut on top of that.
How do you come up with your ideas? Do they just come to you, or do you do a little bit of research?
We get a lot of ideas from social media, so if y'all out there watching this, just send us a DM and we might do it.
To be honest, I'm getting a little nervous. It's been slow, but people are finally showing up. And I'm thinking, how much money is Rod going to make in one day with his ice cream business? A few hundred? Maybe a few thousand? Let's find out. What tips do you have for somebody who wants their own business? Not a home business, and like a store, like an actual location.
You sitting there planning all day, and you'll be planning for a million years. So just go get the keys, then you commit it, and you in there. So then you're gonna have to do something. So that's my biggest advice.
So what you're pretty much saying is that people over there breaking their heads, trying to have everything perfect before they start. When instead, I mean, have some ideas.
Yeah, have some ideas.
You know, but get started, get the keys, go sell something, and just grow your business.
Exactly.
There you go. That's a free 99 tip right there. And I would just like to take a second to tell you I've partnered with a new social media app called Rumble. It's kind of like a 60-second YouTube, but the good thing about it is that you have channels for different type of content. So you could have your vlogs, your vending machine, your shirts, your plants, I don't know. You could have as many channels as you want, all different. And people could subscribe to each channel if they like. And after you make 21 videos, you could start getting sponsors like Patreon. And the people who have joined already are getting crazy amount of views because it has amazing organic traffic and it promotes everybody. So if you want to give Rumble a try, link in the description, and on your first video, make sure to use Rumble with Reyes and I'll respond to you ASAP. Now, let's get back to the video. So 7:30, cleaning up, closing at 8. Let's see how much he made in one day in both stores or just this one?
This one, just this one.
No, let's find out.
Okay, in both stores, we made $177.
And I could already hear you, but Reyes, that's not a lot of money. And I know, $177 for both stores. Slow day, but that's part of business. Welcome to the real world, because a real entrepreneur knows not all days are great. And that's how you determine how serious you are. Because if you give up when there's no sales, you were never serious to begin with. Because a real entrepreneur will tough it out. And they're gonna figure out what they're gonna do to keep growing the business. Plus, it was Tuesday, it's November, it's the slow season for ice cream. And that's business. But think about it. If someone who dropped out of high school, got fired from Walmart, with a family to support, can have a successful business for 4 years, what's your excuse? And I know Rod is only gonna grow more, and it's just gonna be a matter of time before he has chains of ice creams out there. And of course, go show some love to Rod, not only on Instagram and Facebook, but come buy some ice cream.
Get some ice cream.
On Stockton, California, and Lodi?
Yeah, in Lodi, California.
There you go. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.